A Tampa homeless shelter ordered to evacuate.
Code enforcement says the buildings occupied by a group called Homeless Helping Homeless are unfit for human habitation. But as our Brendan McLaughlin found out, that's just one of the legal problems facing the man who runs the shelter. Brendan?
That's right, Jameson. Homeless Helping Homeless on Florida Avenue was raided by Tampa police yesterday as part of a criminal fraud investigation, in addition to the code problems. But the owner says the city is punishing him for trying to fight City Hall.
Not the best of the situation.
Adolphus Parker admits it's not fancy and he knows the electrical wiring is not up to code, but he says this makeshift dormitory for homeless men fills a need.
You don't have no money, you don't have no job, and you don't meet the criteria for government assistance. This is where you're going to have to come.
Parker says his charity, Homeless Helping Homeless, shelters more than 70 people in 4 different locations. But late today, code enforcement slapped HHH with an order to vacate the buildings on Florida by Tuesday.
Stuff that have never been an issue for 8-9 months, now all of a sudden someone called in.
But Parker has bigger problems. Wednesday morning, he was raided by Tampa police investigating a complaint of fraud involving Parker's other company, Vehicle Title Retrieval.
16 police cars showed up.
TPD says it was closer to 4, but they did arrive with a warrant to confiscate computers and other records. Parker believes it's payback for the federal lawsuit he filed against the city of Tampa's ordinance limiting panhandling on city streets. Homeless Helping Homeless was funded in part by money collected at intersections.
I read and poked the bear, which is the city of Tampa, and so now the bear is hitting back.
This investigation has nothing to do with the homeless shelter. It's irrelevant.
TPD spokesperson Andrea Davis says the police department had nothing to do with initiating the homeless ordinance and stressed that Adolphus Parker is not charged with any crime.
We have no probable cause for an arrest. We only had probable cause for a search warrant. And now that's part of the investigation to determine if there's criminal activity.
Well, Hillsborough County Sheriffs and the statewide prosecutor are involved with this investigation into Parker's car title company. The landlord who owns the building will have to address the code violations, but until that's done, Homeless Helping Homeless is essentially out of business. We'll follow this case and bring you all the latest developments. Laura?